I type a lot, and you probably do too. I also like to shoot zombies, and you might be surprised to know there's a game exactly for people like us. The Typing of the Dead, a spin-off of the light gun shooter The House of the Dead, where you let your words do the shooting. And the existence of this bizarre game made me curious. Can killing zombies actually make you type faster? I decided to put that to the test with the only version on Steam,
The Typing of the Dead. Overkill.
but before I can actually start the game, I need to figure out where I'm starting from. So I loaded up Type Racer and did a quick 3 practice rounds. Oh my god. Ah? 76. I've never seen punctual a day in my life, so that's why I fucked it up. Woo! 78. We're consistent, boys. Consistent. Hello, lady. Don't grab me like that ever again. Whoo! A little rough. A little rough. With the starting point in place, we can kick this off for real. The first mission introduces us to Isaac Washington and Agent G, a police detective and AMS agent forced to team up to stop the zombie outbreak. Sorry, mutant outbreak.
Make him mad.
Don't say that line. Don't say that line.
I'm gonna rip your motherfucking balls.
Shut up. Anyways, the way you kill zombies is by typing the word or phrase to shoot and eventually kill the corresponding zombie. The border around the word will shift from gray to green to yellow and finally to blinking red the closer the zombie gets to you. So in addition to focusing on the words, you'll have to pick your targets in the correct order to minimize damage taken. And if you do start typing for one zombie and quickly find that you made the wrong decision, you can press backspace to cancel progress on that phrase and pick your new target. After fighting through the Palace of Pain, we took the elevator down to the evil lab in the basement. Here we find the one we've been after, Papa Caesar, which sounds like a walking pizza ad, as well as his hostage scientist, Jasper Guns. Now is a pretty good time to mention the cutscenes. They are completely absurd, and I'm not so sure it's in a good way.
You impotent cripple. Think of your sister before
He's still
threatening
wearing his
her
glasses. After Caesar threatens Jasper's sister Varla, he injects himself with an unknown substance as the ultimate sacrifice so Varla can be free from the situation. Unfortunately, he didn't think this through at all because Papa just runs away and the only person he inconveniences is me. After the serum, he gains psychokinetic powers and now I've got to shoot him a whole bunch while also shooting the projectiles he throws my way. Sometimes a boss's attacks will have a blue bar appear next to their health bar, and you'll have to shoot whatever they're attacking with to drain that bar to avoid taking damage. And here is where the game fucked me, because I did in fact drain that bar, and the game just said, what if I hit you anyway? It's fine now, but it'll be a problem if, I don't know, I had to beat a whole level on hard without taking damage. I put him out of his misery, and who shows up out of the blue but Varla Guns herself. She's pretty upset that we killed her brother, but we carefully explained the intricacies of the situation until she understood that it wasn't our fault. At least I assume so, because no more than 10 seconds later, we're walking to our car and she's swearing revenge on Papa Caesar. I claimed my 3 achievements for beating the level and maintaining a gorgasm for at least 2 minutes, and moved on to Naked Terror where we'll be playing as Varla. We roll up onto the scene in Jasper's wheelchair. The reason we're strolling into a strip club is because Varla is a stripper, because of course she is, and we need to pick up her bike. And inside we find Jasper's girlfriend, Candy Striper, who is also a stripper.
Jasper's taking that great stair lift in the sky.
That can't be. His only went up 1 floor.
His batteries are flat.
Oh, that's silly Billy. I always told him to carry a spare.
He's fucking dead.
No! No!
After a short talk with Candy, we learn that Coco and Cindy, 2 other strippers, have taken our bike to a nearby bar. So now I have to fight through the strip club and through the streets to get there. What is this game? I just want to type and shoot zombies. I didn't sign up for all this extra shit.
Keep both hands on the controller.
What do you mean controller? It's a typing game. I would love a monkey simulator game. I found my bike outside, but I still need to head inside for the keys. Unfortunately, it's being used as a belly button piercing by Coco, who is now a mutant and I hope looks different after turning. With Cindy in tow, I'll need to drop both of them for the key. Oh god, it undulates. Okay. Please don't tell me these prompts when this is don't give me this is the grossest fucking thing. I'm gaming, dude. I'm gaming.
You bitches never could dance.
Shut up, man. Wait, she just fell on her stomach. I have to get the
key from her. Oh yeah, really? Yeah, you did that? Okay, sure. Bitch is like 1,000 pounds.
Once I got what I came for, we rode into the night and I got my achievements for beating the level and doing it without taking damage. Now, it's time to rejoin the cops who track Caesar to a hospital, and it looks like he has something nasty in store for us. I mean, it's the boss. It's always the boss. Get rolled.
Yes, that makes me a doctor.
Get rolled. Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, sexy boy. I fought through the hospital, getting an achievement for 200 decapitations in the process, all the way to the flooded medical theater where our two genius cops attempted to help a completely normal-looking woman.
Did you not see her spine? I feel like that's on you.
Surprise, surprise, she's the boss of the mission, the Screamer. She does a little shrieking, of course, but she also has the ability to get inside your head, projecting illusions and even climbing through the letterbox to give you a little diddle. One more boss down, and as we're leaving, our car blows up, and Varla miraculously knows where we are. I'm beginning to see a pattern. This time around, though, she actually does have a ride, so now we're joining forces. The alliance isn't meant to last, though, since Isaac doesn't have the capacity to be nice to another human, and Varla just leaves. Except she turns around, which leads me to wonder where they were going in the first place. Were they just driving aimlessly, hoping to find Papa Caesar? I guess so, because after Varla left the guys stranded at a random carnival, she not only found Candy just walking on the side of the road, but also found the random food processing plant that Papa Caesar's car happened to be at.
This is bad. Damn right this is bad. You seen the prices?
Shut up.
Boom Slang Venom. Love that. Isn't that the snake in Bullet Train?
The boys killed two carnies grafted together, and the girls killed a Minotaur woman while seeing neither hide nor hair of Caesar. Rest in peace, girl who has no backstory.
Meet Katie?
It was also during these two missions that I started to get a glimpse of some progress. It wasn't often, and it was usually cut short when I became aware of it, but it actually started looking like this wouldn't be a waste of time. And by the way, I'm breezing through this part of the game because it serves literally no purpose to the story. Oh wait, I guess Candy does die.
Hey there, Angel. It's gonna be alright. You just hang in there while I get help.
I can see him, Varla. I can see him on his stair
Shut up
lift.
with the fucking stair lift.
It's quite slow, but they have to be. Something about health and safety. Oh, it's stuck.
This
No,
game sucks.
It's moving again. You came for me, Jasper. I love you, Candy.
Don't do that. Don't do
We
that.
can be together.
Don't do that.
again.
This time, Papa Caesar, it's really fucking personal.
This time for real though. My brother, it was only kind of personal, but this one? My brother's girlfriend? No siree, Buster.
The next mission does get the main plot of this stellar story moving again. The boys have miraculously tracked down Papa Caesar once more to a train stop, but they couldn't possibly match the clairvoyance of Varla, who was already caught up to and stopped it.
Now I get to hear the man speak who says motherfucker every other sentence.
Nobody motherfucking move. Varla, put the gun down. We got him.
What did
I tell you? It's a done deal, right? I mean, the only way he could escape now is if some hulking mutant came to intervene. But what are the odds of that? See, you think I'm leading you into a giant mutant crashing the party, but it's insurmountably stupider. They all start arguing with each other. He nonchalantly scoots over to the ladder on the side of the train in full view of the cops, starts monologuing about how Isaac has the most right to hate him because Caesar killed his dad, and he still gets away because he smacked Varla and that lobotomized both of them. Shoot him! Look, this story means nothing. It's obviously just a vehicle for the gameplay. But even then, I have no problem saying that this was one of the most infuriating things I have ever seen in a game. 3 people have guns on this man, responsible for a mutant outbreak presumably worse than Raccoon City. One of these people does want to bring him in, but the other 2 want to kill him because he killed one of their fathers and indirectly killed the other one's brother and that brother's girlfriend. Isaac even shoots him, which, if I'm Varla, is the signal to just light him up. And then he makes his getaway at 5 miles per hour. And what gun could possibly shoot bullets that travel that fast? Holy shit. Alright, I'm good. We hopped onto the train, leaving Varla behind, ran through the cars and floors, running into a particularly aggressive zombie along the way.
I wonder what convenient weapon is gonna make me kill you. Gummy, crummy, what, mummy? I'm in this game's head, man.
And getting jump scared by some massive creature on the outside of the train. Yeah, that one. And in one of the cars, I found a collection of test tubes full of bodies. No doubt experiments to strengthen the mutagen compound. And in the room over, there are racks of assault rifles as well, suggesting that this operation has some kind of private military. If we want to impede their operations, we need to make sure that this train never makes it to its destination. And it seems like Caesar is aware of this because he speeds up the train as we get to the roof and square off with the boss.
Huh? Jesus, numbers? You're throwing numbers at me?
Lucky for us, after we dispatched the boss, a random explosion derailed the train. So, mission accomplished, I guess. After jumping off, Varla finds the boys yet again, and Caesar gets the drop on them due to their bickering. Again. He throws a tape at their feet, tells them exactly where he's going, and leaves with Varla as his hostage. The tape is never brought up again.
I'm sorry, were they just gonna walk away without... He just stumbled upon that tape that was obviously thrown at their feet. That's crazy, they almost missed that.
So now we have to fight our way through the swamps and trailer park as we make our way to the prison Caesar so selflessly name-dropped.
Hey, buddy. Nom nom.
This is also where the game decides to actually add some new enemy types with these bug-eyed freaks and hostile birds.
It has come to murder. It has come to feed. It came from the fetid water.
Was that how that cut was supposed to happen?
Can you give us a fucking moment? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
My paper beats your rock.
Oh, fuck it. You have the right to remain fucking silent. You have the right to an attorney. Anything you say can and fucking will. You just made my fucking day.
Actually, I like that too. That was a pretty good scene. It's got good scenes. I like it.
Oh, that bitch malodorous.
Once I cleared this boss, I'm very happy to say that we got some sorely needed character growth and even a bit of a bromance.
I do what I gotta do. I gotta get justice for my old man. And as I see it, you're with me 100%. You don't need to go articulating every fucking thing. I know you got my back. That's enough. You dig me?
I'm actually like rooting for him. They're becoming friends and I like that.
We're at the doorstep of the penultimate mission, Jailhouse Judgment, and I need to give you fine people a warning. Every cutscene from here until the end is going to get more gross and absurd, and while there isn't anything on screen that goes too far, it does get a little crazy. We rolled up to the prison at the same time someone else does. This guy's name is Clement Derailing, and he happens to be the warden of this very prison. Why anyone would let this ghoul motherfucker run a prison is beyond me. Anyways, after he insults how we smell, he spends the next minute either pissing, talking about pissing, or both.
I've been on the road for at least 3/4 of an hour with a bladder full of steaming hot piss, slashing left and right with every turn of the road in a way that a bladder full of steaming piss tends to. Do excuse me.
Jesus, you see that steam? It's like a portable sauna. Apparently, he got a call about some weird stuff happening in his prison and he's here to check it out. We've got things to do ourselves, so we parted ways and got to work wasting all of the zombies in the prison all the way until we got to the electric chair room where the true nature of this tragedy would be revealed.
What the motherfucker?
Yeah, that guy who just got introduced 15 minutes ago was the mastermind all along. Who knew? And now he's going to unveil his master plan.
Why did you just drag in your abuela?
Well, my mother is dying.
Clement! Don't ignore me!
And dying really?
He's planning to put his mother's brain in Varla's body using the mutant compound in the process. Oh, and one more thing.
I'm just a very loving son.
Jesus.
I'm going to fucking puke.
What?
Oops.
What is happening? I played this game to shoot zombies and learn how to type. What are you doing to me? What is happening? I'm having a fucking breakdown. What is this?
After the third worst thing this game subjects me to, I still have to fight the boss of the level. 2 incredibly violent offenders who've been enhanced by the compound. All right, one down. I'm crushing this boss fight. Even with that advantage, this one still tripped me up quite a bit. I never really took damage, but it took me a while to get in the groove of things and actually start dealing damage. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't think. A surprising amount of time later though, and he was down. And now only one dramatic elevator ride separates me from the final level, Overkill. Down at the bottom of this elevator, we find ourselves in the laboratory he's been working in this whole time. And we need to find him quickly before Varla is gone. I weave through labs, offices, ventilation, missile stockpiles, killing hundreds of zombies along the way. And one survivor, sorry about that. I finally fought through to Varla, but it was too late. The mom's brain was already in her head and she was free to act as weird and as horny as she wanted. Except, according to the bad guys, Varla can still be saved, even though she's literally just a brain in a jar. All we gotta do is get her body back, and it might be possible. And it wouldn't be a real zombie game unless they capped it off with some big fuck-off monster as the final boss. We jump down the silo, even though she's right in front of us. The game literally says, and then some things happened, and now we're back on the surface with miniguns for the last fight of this game. And honestly, I really like this fight. Instead of typing words the game gives you, you can type whatever you want and you'll deal bonus damage if what you type is related to the prompt at the bottom. With that said, let's finish this up. Papa Caesar is a piece of shit, and I think he might be Hispanic, but that's pretty unclear. She's dumb, a bit of a bimbo, blonde, cleavage, smells nice? Heart of gold, though. I am floundering here. Help. Mutant.
You're dead.
Jesus! Brute. Charger. Screamer. Streamer? Enemy of the people, really. I need help. I wasn't paying attention up to this point. Please. Oh. It was a hard-fought and pretty disgusting final boss. But there's one last hurdle to overcome, the final cutscene, and it really does speak for itself.
Kill me, and the self-destruct for the lab beneath us goes off. This whole prison will be leveled.
Then what do you want?
I want to undo all the wrongs I have done. I want to return to the womb. Then I can die happy. Goodbye, boys.
I hate this. Yeah, if you show it on screen for even a second, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not joking. Yeah, that about sums it up. One final assault on my mental well-being, and we're riding off into the sunset in a helicopter that magically appeared with Varla's brain in tow. Maybe they'll revive her in the sequel. Any day now. With the story done and me 14 achievements richer, we can actually start cranking up the difficulty. And the way I decided to do that is by beating the whole game on hard with hardcore mode on, which would get me this achievement along the way. In the playthrough I just did, whenever you would make a typo, the word would just shake a bit and you could continue your progression no problem. Well, with hardcore, if you ever make a typo, not only do you reset your progress, but the words will change. So accuracy is key here. And speaking of accuracy, I'm also going for the achievement for typing a 30 or more character phrase without making a mistake, which is only possible on hard since the average character count is higher. The new focus on accuracy was pretty sorely needed, because while I was getting faster, there wasn't much of an incentive to be accurate. Getting stuff wrong here just means not making progress, but messing up when typing normally requires, backspacing. I got my achievement for clearing a mission on hardcore and continued moving along in search for that 30 character phrase. And the main thing I noticed on the second run was that hard is barely more difficult than normal. The reason for that is it does start at about the same difficulty at the beginning, but it gets a lot harder as the game moves along. I found my 30 characters in the form of "Would you like me to seduce you?" and cleared the rest of the game on hardcore for an achievement that only 1% of people have done, which was well deserved because I really flexed my skills on the final boss this time. Before the final 2 achievements of getting hitless runs, I have to stop by the mini games where I'll get an achievement just for trying them. The first was a kinda dumb one where you have to shoot the zombies to protect the survivors running into the cells. It felt really random because of the spawns of both the survivors and the zombies, and I really can't recommend it. The next 2 seem like they'd be really good if you wanted to actually practice. One is wave-based with a time limit, and you'll gain a little time for every wave you clear. It felt incredibly specialized to accuracy and speed, since you can always have the goal of reaching a further wave or killing more zombies. And it is definitely the minigame you should be coming back to if you're using this game to practice. And the third one was a little too simple for me specifically, but if you haven't quite learned how to touch type yet, I would highly recommend it. With this small detour done, I can finally get to work on these last 2 achievements. I started with the hardcore one, since although you do need to be on hardcore, you can always do it on easy mode. I went with the second mission since it felt a little easier than the first, and tried to dial in on the accuracy. Since I'm on easy, I have a surprising amount of time to kill them before they swing on me, so slow and steady really is the key. Unfortunate about the combo, but we ball. Oh god, oh god. Every time I need to like scratch my nose or just adjust the mic, something. There's another damn zombie. There's too many zombies in this game, and I have always said that. After a couple frustrating failed runs, I got that flawless run, another rare achievement, and all that is left is another flawless run on hard. Whew. I'm nervous. I gotta say, this one was exponentially harder than anything else in this game, and not for the reasons you'd think. Yes, the words are longer and that does make things tougher, but I was pretty much able to manage without an issue, right up until I got to this fat guy in the basement of the first level. That was just so stressful, and oh my god, how was I supposed to do that? He had so many letters and he attacked so fast. This fucking tub of fun must attack faster than any other enemy there is, and I had basically no time to react. And fun fact, once you kill him, there's only 10 more zombies before the boss. So I beat basically the whole level just to lose to this dude. And if you think that's my only opposition, you'd be wrong. Oh my god, what? He doesn't have a word. He doesn't have a word. Q-W-E-R-T-Y-U-I-O-P-L-K-J-C-V-B-N-M. Wow, that's all 26 letters of the fucking alphabet. Dude. Oh, okay. I'm getting, hey, guess what? My skew, it's not at 0 because I'm a little tilted. I'm so actually mad at that. This game is so fuck off simple. It doesn't need to have any glitches, and it has a surprising amount. If you're wondering why I picked this level when I said a minute ago that I found level 2 easier, it's because even earlier I said that it seems like the phrases start out the smallest on mission 1, even on hard mode. With this kind of treatment though, I did switch over to mission 2 for a bit, which didn't go over so well. I lost on Q-tips. I lost on Q-tips. I died over and over and over again. I'm gonna scream! And sometimes it was even my fault, but I pulled it together, finally made it to the boss, and closed the book on this challenge for good. Oh god! That sucks. Please give me that achievement. Whew. Digits of destruction. I hate that. Oh god, that was awful. But there's still one more thing to do. One more question to answer. Can I type faster now? Well, no. When I first got back on Type Racer, I was actually slower. Okay, I'm noticing something in particular. I think this game actually makes you worse at typing. I tried to figure out why and thought it might have had something to do with the rules of the game. It doesn't require you to capitalize letters or press the spacebar, so it could actually have been a detriment to me. Before I decided to just blame the game and call it a day though, I got a little introspective. See, I have a problem with efficiency. Whenever I try to do something faster than usual, not only is it not faster, it is actively slower than what I'm capable of. So with that in mind, I took a step back, calmed down, and focused on typing what was in front of me instead of typing quickly. And it worked. 83! Woo! Woo! I went from 76 words per minute at the beginning to consistently getting 88 with less than 10 hours of playtime. So for all of the admittedly very annoying bugs and batshit story of this game,
Can I have a lollipop?
Yes.
I really would recommend it if you want to learn to type faster. Who saw that coming?
I wanna take